outside validation versus internal purpose. You know, you're not chasing purpose, you're chasing validation. So let's break it down. That's something I learned recently, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because as men, I think it's our duty to speak up when we see something that's going to take us somewhere closer to the truth, as opposed to just get us a bit lost in all the noise and all the things that's happening. And we see a lot of things on social media that clouds our judgment. We're all guilty of it. I'm 30 years old. We're the generation that for the past 10, 12, 15 years have been heavily brainwashed by social media. A lot of your thoughts, a lot of my thoughts, a lot of our thoughts are not really ours. What we chase is not really coming from within. It's kind of conditioned from the outside and just kind of planted in our head. And I noticed that, I took a big, it's been I would say maybe a month now, a month and a half, maybe two, of just no social media. And, my soul just started speaking to me, man. Things started to come up. All the things that I never really thought about are coming up right now, and I really do feel like I'm a lot at ease. I feel like I'm kind of seeing things a bit more clearly, but the main theme is that I've been just questioning everything. What am I doing? What I'm doing for? Am I doing it for myself? Take this exercise today. List the five things you're doing today. It could be you working out. It could be you at your job. It could be you kind of having some sort of aspiration that you're trying to get to. Whatever the hell it is. It could be an actual task that you do, or it could be a thought process. It could be a purpose. It could be a goal, a value system, whatever you can think of. Put it down on a piece of paper. Put the top 5 that could just come to your head right now, and ask yourself: are you doing it for yourself, or are you doing it for others? And if you're really introspective and you've been, you're really in tune with yourself, I'll be honest with you, you have to be really truthful and brutally honest with yourself. What are you doing? The things you're doing, for? Who is it for? So you put those down, and you'll notice that, a good chunk of what we're doing is not really coming from the inside. It's coming for, a lot of people are chasing, getting more money or reaching a higher position, in their job or whatever the case might be. They don't even sleep. They put in so much hours into it, and stay long at work. Maybe miss their kids' birthdays. Maybe miss some certain, important events. Forget about their friends. Forget about, whatever the hell it is. And for the wrong reasons. They want to feel more powerful. They want to feel respected. They want to feel recognized. But, why don't you feel that on your own? On your own thing. Not just based on what the outside is telling you. Because outside validation, chasing that is an endless treadmill. You'll keep on running and running and running, and you'll get sucked into this black hole that you'll never come out of. It's a lifestyle that you see it online as well. You see online how people get sucked into this game of just wanting to feel recognized and feeling validated by the outside, and it never really takes them anywhere but to this dark hole. So these are things that we gotta be aware of. Like we said, do that exercise, put it down, see what it's, how your life is, how much of your life is really yours, how much of your life is really yours, and how much of it is not. And I promise you, once you put that down and eliminate the things that you're doing that are not really fulfilling you, are not yours, and it's just basically based on what the society told you to think and do, you'll start feeling a lot better. Life will start feeling a lot more in line. I don't know if you remember, maybe you do, and I hope that at one point in your life you felt like you are aligned. I know there's a cliche thing to say, but I've never felt aligned until I started getting close to God. So things are everything just makes sense. When I wasn't close to God, I would say, and had that or cultivated that relationship with God, I felt like I'm lost. Anything I do, I'm questioning it. Everything I'm a part of, I start questioning it. I'm doubtful of everything. I'm just life is just passing by and I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing this or that, blah, blah, until I actually talked to God and things became a lot more clear to me. Your soul starts to speak up. So again, to keep this video short, because I realized that I just don't stop talking, man. If I start to talk, I'll go on 27,000 tangents like I am right now. I'm trying to just keep it short to you guys, short, concise. Here you go. Just have it on a silver plate, man, and just like absorb it and just, digest it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But anyways, back to the point. What's yours? What's not yours? You go through that exercise. You figure it out. You try to understand yourself. You eliminate what's not yours. And you double down on the things that are yours. What do you like? What do you not like? What are you in your job for? What are you in this relationship for example? A lot of the times, this can be a big, has a big effect on your relationships. A lot of people, including, look, we're all guilty of it. You're not alone. I don't want you to feel alone. I don't want you to feel like this is something that you're just doing wrong. And no, I am guilty of this too. I've been in relationships that were just so toxic that as soon as I left, I'm like, what was I doing, man? Like, what was I doing in this? This is clearly not the person for me, man. So even in relationships, like I said, is it really for you? Are you in it because you're scared of being alone? Are you in it because you're scared of being lonely? Do you just take all this shit and all this low effort because you just take anything? Do you not have self-respect? Do you feel like you cannot stay in your own thoughts for a bit? Do you not appreciate your own time? Do you not appreciate your own being? Is it hard for you just to sit alone in silence, without all the noise, without the alcohol, without the drugs, without social media? Can you just go somewhere, just sit in your own head without feeling you're about to explode? So that's the thing. Are you in that relationship because you genuinely want to build with that person? Or are you in it because you feel like, I'm just scared of leaving and this is the best I got right now, so I'm just going to keep it? It's very scary when you get to that level, but I promise you, when you get to it and you start taking action, life will change in a way that you never thought possible. Life will change in a way that you never thought possible, man. I'm talking from my own personal experience, and I'm saying this because I realized that whenever I share those things, I start feeling a bit better. I feel like I connect with people a lot more when I talk, freely and truthfully about things. So I really hope that this kind of, gives you some sort of an idea of, why you kind of maybe feel lost sometimes, because half the shit you're doing, you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for recognition, not true purpose. And your true purpose, we'll talk about that in another video. But let me know in the comment section below. But the true purpose is what you really need to find. And that is also tough to find. But once you put in the effort and you ask those questions and you ask the creator to show you the way and shine the light on when you're supposed to be going next, the answers will come up. But you just need to quiet things down first. Because when there's too much noise around you, there's no way you can listen to your soul and listen to what God's telling you. So put your phone down, take some time off social media, talk to your family, try to reconnect with some friends. Just talk. Don't just keep absorbing content. Talk. You create. Just speak, and life will change. Anyways, I'm starting to ramble again. Thank you guys for watching. If this connected with you, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think, man. If you're going through something, put it in the comment section below. I'm trying to build this community where we can all just kind of, talk about life experiences. Men talking about life and learning and trying to get closer to the truth and close to the utmost purpose in life, which I think, in my opinion, is to be righteous, be good, change people's lives. And thank you guys for watching.